Hey there, folks, how you doing? I think a lot of you out there would probably agree with me that the 1980s was a truly experimental time in the world of cinema. I mean, throughout the decade, we were treated to the most bizarre and whimsical and wacky and outrageous and most fucked up things ever put to film. I mean, with films like Back to the Future, Beetlejuice, Bill and Ted, Gremlins, Labyrinth, Conan the Barbarian, Brazil, Harry and the Hendersons, The Explorers, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and so on and so on. I mean, needless to say, there wasn't a shortage of drugs in Hollywood during the 1980s. And though some of these quirky little films have received nothing but love and admiration from the fans over the years, there are some movies that aren't as fortunate. I mean, some movies are just downright atrocious. Remember the Garbage Pail Kids?
Concentrate on what you do. Back or down, it's up to you.
What the shit? And there's one movie in particular that, fortunately for us, managed to fall into obscurity so fast that most people aren't even aware it exists. And the movie I'm referring to is the 1986 abomination, Ratboy.
Like magic.
And it stars, in my opinion, one of the most unlikable and unappealing actresses of the 1980s, the late Sandra Locke, whose only real achievement in life was that she was once married to Clint Eastwood. Yeah, you heard me. Despite being incredibly rich and famous and ruggedly handsome, Clint Eastwood decided that he wanted to marry this chick. Well, to each his own, I guess. Anyway, not only does Sandra Locke star in this massive turd burger, but she also directed it too. And if her directing skills are anything like her acting ability, well, we know we're in for a total dumpster fire. Now this movie tells the heartwarming tale of a soulless bitch who tries to exploit some poor bastard suffering with a severe deformity and tries to cash in on his misfortune. Let's just get this shit over with. So the movie begins with two young lovers enjoying a romantic evening at the town dump.
Quit trying to scare me, huh? Now, there isn't any rat man.
He was 8 feet tall, with long yellow teeth and big red eyes.
And then we go to fake Kramer and Cheswick as they break into somebody's private domicile. They then promptly kidnap the helpless tenant. And then a snooping Sandra Locke overhears the tale of the mysterious Rat Man.
Rat boy, not rat man. A couple of white guys come to our house last night. Put him in the net, took him away.
So Sandra Locke pays a visit to fake Kramer and Cheswick so she can get a better look at this supposed rat boy. And soon the two become better acquainted. And if things seem like they can't get any worse for Ratboy, he's then forced to endure Sandra Locke's incessant rambling about her pathetic-ass life.
Which I've lied about being a reporter. I'm a window dresser. It's a fluke I'm even here. You know, I was out at the dump. You can find a lot of great things out there. Then those idiots fired me. And I don't even have a job.
And then she buys Ratboy's friendship with cheap crap from the dollar store.
I want you to take these. They have my name and address on them. In case anything should ever happen. You and I are going to be friends from here on out, right?
The next morning, Sandra Locke returns, and with the help of her brothers, Louie Anderson and Not Joe Flaherty, she manages to get rid of fake Kramer and Cheswick.
Joel Greenberg of Lancelot, Ohio. Lee Ellis Woodard II from Lodi, California. You guys are on parole, I see.
She then takes in Ratboy
You'll be staying with us for a while.
and immediately launches Operation Exploit the Shit Out of This Unfortunate Soul.
Anyway, by then I'll have my press conference scheduled. My book will be finished. It'll be great.
Press conference. Book?
You don't even have a publisher.
Well, I'll get one.
And then they take Ratboy out for a new wardrobe.
Bad at all. By the time that...
But I guess he's not really down with the latest fashion trend. And then they pay a visit to Billy Bird and her lovely cats. And Billy Bird asks the million-dollar question.
You're not planning on exploiting this poor unfortunate in any way, are you?
Sandra Locke then hits the pavement on her quest to find some producer who's sleazy enough to help her exploit young Ratboy.
He's got a great look, but does he have a hit record or an album or a video? Because it really, if he doesn't, there's absolutely nothing that I can do.
And luckily enough, she happens to chance upon this greasebag.
I mean, we could star him in a movie, the Incredible Ratboy. We could put him in a TV series. I mean, I know all the networks will be fighting over him,
And they come to an agreement.
Oh.
And so they check Ratboy into some swanky hotel where he and Louie Anderson get better acquainted.
This place is a pig pen. Hey, tonight's a big party. A lot of important people there. Have you picked a name yet? Now pick a name that looks good in lights.
Eugene.
Eugene.
And then Mr. Belvedere himself swings by to give Ratboy some elocution lessons like he's Audrey friggin' Hepburn.
Believe in yourself and let your manhood flow. Bravo! Bravo! I think she's got it. I think she's got it.
And then Ratboy makes his public debut.
So where's the zipper?
Oh, no, he's for real.
Oh, I've got to get one of those masks that is so ugly.
And needless to say, he really hits it off with these pretentious dinks.
Wasn't something I said?
Hey, let's party, dude!
Then Ratboy and Don Joe Flaherty have a little heart-to-heart.
Nikki likes you the way you are. Those whiskers, they're part of you, Eugene. Part of who you are.
Meanwhile, Sandra Locke decides to take off with Bill Maher. So Ratboy decides it's probably time to hit the road as well.
Hey, Eugene! Eugene, come back! Wait, come back, man!
And after taking in some of the sights...
All right, come on, move it! One more going, huh?
Downtown, buddy!
In that car! Move!
Ratboy decides to take a little rest. And he soon makes a new friend.
Eugene.
Damn.
And out of the goodness of his heart...
Just make sure you bring that reward money, huh?
I'd hate to think I'm doing all this for nothing.
Ratboy's new friend calls up Sandra Locke to pick him up. And after getting better acquainted, Ratboy's new friend offers his services as Ratboy's personal assistant.
Now I'll be his valet, his chauffeur, his bodyguard, and I'll be his best friend.
And their first order of business is to get Ratboy some new bling.
I knew you had a... Damn. I knew you had an alpha cut when I first walked in. Hey, look, it's a gift. Some guys got it and some of them don't.
And then Ratboy and his pal try to pick up some ladies.
I mean, party's real good, you know? I mean, Eugene's gonna be famous.
But Ratboy still needs to work on his game.
Wait a minute, what are you doing?
Hey!
Wait a minute. Out of here! How could you pull that? Get out of here! You're not allowed to do that!
And now it's time for Ratboy's big press conference. And this is where we're treated to some of the best performance art that I've ever seen. And then Ratboy and his buddy make a break for it. And they try to think of a way to make some scratch.
You know, I could manage you in a carnival down there. Make a few coins. Of course, I wouldn't expect you to live in a cage and nothing like that. You know, I mean, that ain't my style. Of course, another possibility is I could hold you for hostage.
And after picking up a new set of wheels,
You want them to apprehend your hairy ass? Get in here!
the two then leave the city for a nice drive in the country. And after swinging by the local hotspot, Ratboy's buddy ditches Ratboy to go get with these skanks.
Man, the big ones got legs like I like.
So Ratboy goes for a stroll. And eventually he arrives at his old childhood home, where he's soon greeted by Sandra Locke.
I got your letter. And when I saw the postmark, I guessed that you might be trying to come here. It's been abandoned for several years. I was going to tell you. No one seems to know what happened to the people who were living here.
And after some half-hearted bullshit apology,
I guess some people would say that I used you, but I didn't mean it that way. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I hope you forgive me.
Sandra Locke and Ratboy hit the road.
Listen, I've been thinking. We have to get a plan here. I don't think it's safe for you to go back to the dump right away.
And soon they find themselves on the run from these dipshit cops.
Look at that. That's that rap thing we saw on the TV at Riley's.
And then they're trapped like rats. No pun intended. So Ratboy decides to ditch Sandra Locke, and he makes a hasty getaway.
George!
And how he learned how to drive a car, I have no friggin' clue. So anyway, Ratboy decides to go and rescue Sandra Locke.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay. Just help us out of here. Help us out of here.
Just give us a hand, okay?
Help us. Help us.
And the two are forced to flee on foot.
There he is!
And after a thrilling chase, the cops take down Ratboy.
What do you got?
There's an opening down there into a drainage pipe. Someone must have pulled it off.
How big an opening?
It's pretty small.
Big enough for someone to crawl through?
But to Sandra Locke's relief, Ratboy somehow survived. And he's quickly off onto a new adventure. And that was Ratboy. And this movie can eat my shit. It was garbage. I mean, I guess the only nice thing I can say about this movie is they did a pretty decent job on the makeup for Ratboy. I mean, that was about it. I mean, the story was shit, and there wasn't a single decent character in the entire movie, except maybe for Crazy Cat, Lady Billy Bird, but everybody else was just a friggin' scumbag, and even Ratboy was kind of annoying as shit. I mean, it made it really hard for me to even care about this character. And the directing sucked. I mean, who would have thought that a god-awful actress would also make a god-awful director? But here we are. And whatever decent actors this movie had were painfully wasted. And at the moment, I think this movie sits at 25% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is still about 23% too high. I mean, this movie was shit. Fuck everybody who had a hand in making this movie. Even you, Mr. Eastwood. You and your El Paso buddies who were producing this film could have stopped this monstrosity at any time, and yet you choose not to. Fuck you. But I guess there is one silver lining around this turd cloud, and that's the fact that Sandra Locke was actually nominated for a Razzie Award for the Worst Actress. And I think it's a shame that she didn't win, because that is one award that Sandra Locke truly deserves. So until next time, folks, see ya.